Hey, welcome to the Daily Devo. My name is Jeremy, and today we're going to talk about trust and understanding. Today we're going to explore a profound proverb that is not always easy to live out. Let's take a look at today's verse, and it's found in Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5. The verse says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." You and I are hardwired to ask why. It started when you were very young. And as a kid, you saw something that you didn't understand, or more likely, your parents gave you a command that you didn't want to do. So you asked why. Often that child would get a frustrating response from the parent. What do you think the answer was? The answer was, "Because I said so." Did you just hear your parents, their voice inside your head, or maybe your own voice inside your head? I'm not defending that response because usually for parents, it's rooted in laziness. The parent just doesn't want to take the time to explain everything around the answer. But that is never the reason that we don't always see or understand why God has commanded us to do something. There are so many things that God commanded us to do that we are just now starting to discover are beneficial. He commanded his people to fast in the Old Testament. That probably would have sounded very odd to someone from thousands of years ago, but I need my strength. They might have thought, I need to eat so that I have strength. Much of the work was manual labor, and now we've discovered that fasting actually has great health benefits. In many health circles, intermittent fasting has become wildly popular. We don't lean on our understanding because our understanding is limited. We trust in God and in His Word because He knows everything. And everything He asks us to do is for our benefit. And that includes walking through hardship. I said in the beginning that this one is easy to read, but not very easy to actually walk out. When we are in the midst of the storm, we can't always see our way to the shore. And sometimes it's best just to batten down the hatches and outlast the storms. Sometimes success is simply just not giving up. We outlast the devil. We learn what God wants us to learn in the storm, and we keep on trusting Him. This verse doesn't tell us not to seek out understanding or not to search out knowledge. It's just saying don't lean on your own understanding. Lean on your trust in God. The Bible is filled with stories of people just like you and me who chose to trust God even when it didn't make a lot of sense. The disciples were out all night and just couldn't catch anything. And Jesus said to them, "Just throw your net on the other side." They obeyed. They didn't lean on their own understanding as fishermen. And guess what? They caught a boat-sinking number of fish. What's an area of your life that you aren't trusting God in? Maybe it's giving. Maybe it's in a relationship. Whatever it is, decide that you're going to trust God and lean not on your own understanding. Thanks for joining us today on the Daily Devo.